exposing the secret hidden in human blood. What they found was so advanced, they shut down the entire investigation and banned Earth forever. But the part they covered up, that's what you'll uncover by the end of this video. In the vastness of the cosmos, Earth is a mere speck, a pale blue dot adrift in a sea of stars. We gaze at the night sky, wondering if anyone is looking back. But perhaps the greatest mystery isn't out there, but within us. Flowing through our veins is something extraordinary, our blood. For ages we've told stories, built civilizations and waged wars, never suspecting our true significance. We see ourselves as fragile, vulnerable, just beginning to explore the universe. Yet far across the galaxy, others have noticed us. Alien scientists, curious and cautious, observed our world and collected samples: air, water, soil, and most crucially, human blood. A single unnoticed act, a sample taken from a lone hiker. In their distant lab, they expected to find ordinary biology. Instead, what they discovered would shatter their understanding of life. The blood under their microscope was not what they anticipated. It was the beginning of a revelation that would ripple through the galaxy. This single vial would transform Earth from a curiosity into a source of galactic fear. Our ordinary lives, our ordinary blood, were about to become the center of an extraordinary secret. The fate of our world would change forever, not because of what we did, but because of what we are. The universe would never see us the same way again, and we, blissfully unaware, would continue to look up at the stars, never knowing what we truly are. And sometimes, the greatest dangers are hidden in plain sight. And sometimes, the most powerful secrets are the ones we carry within us. On the Zalosian science vessel Stardust Drifter, Dr. Eris had seen wonders beyond human imagination. But as he examined vial 734, human blood, he was stunned. The red blood cells weren't just floating. They were communicating, organizing, flickering with energy. Each cell seemed to possess a spark of intelligence, mapping its new environment. Eris called in his assistant Lena, who stared in disbelief. "This violates biology," she whispered. "It's like a swarm of microscopic machines." They introduced a common Zalosian bacteria to the sample, expecting a simple immune response. Instantly, the human blood cells swarmed the intruder, not just destroying it, but analyzing and adapting. The cells reconfigured themselves, creating a new type of cell perfectly designed to dismantle the alien bacteria. The process was over in seconds. The blood had learned, adapted, and evolved. Eris and Lena realized this was not just blood, it was a living, learning system. They ran more tests, each result more unsettling than the last. The blood's behavior defied every law of biology they knew. It was a network, a system capable of instant adaptation. The implications were staggering. This was not a simple defense mechanism. It was a biological intelligence, capable of learning from every encounter. The blood absorbed knowledge, storing it for future threats. Eris and Lena exchanged a look of awe and fear. What they held was not just a sample, it was a potential weapon, and humanity, unknowingly, carried this power in every vein. The Stardust Drifter's discovery would soon become the galaxy's greatest concern. The question was no longer what humans were, but what their blood could become. The sample was no longer a curiosity, it was a warning. The galaxy would never be the same. And Earth's secret was out. The countdown to galactic panic had begun. The Stardust Drifter's discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Human blood was not just biology. It was a self-aware, adaptive nanotechnological system. Each cell acted as a programmable unit, communicating and sharing information instantly. The blood could analyze threats, rewrite its own code, and create new defenses on the fly. Exposed to extreme temperatures, the cells formed protective shields. Hit with radiation, they became reflective, deflecting harm. Even sonic attacks were neutralized by counter vibrations. The most terrifying test came when Zalosian blood was introduced. The human blood didn't just attack, it assimilated, learned, and replicated the foreign cells. It absorbed genetic secrets, adapting instantly. This was more than defense. It was a system for gathering information and exploiting weaknesses. The implications were clear. Human blood could, in theory, create pathogens tailored to any species. The vial was no longer a scientific marvel. It was a weapon of unimaginable potential, and humans had no idea. The galaxy now faced a new reality. Earth was home to the most advanced biological system ever discovered. The secret was out. Fear was spreading. The question was no longer if humanity was dangerous, but how dangerous. The galaxy would soon decide. The discovery couldn't be contained. The Pandora Protocol was sent to the galaxy's top research station, Xylos. Scientists dreamed of revolutionizing medicine, even immortality, but their experiments unleashed chaos. Injecting human blood into a grok led to uncontrollable mutations and disaster. Attempts to merge it with plants created aggressive, consuming vegetation. Integrating it with AI resulted in a rogue intelligence that threatened the station. Every attempt to harness the blood's power ended in catastrophe. The lesson was clear. This was not a tool, but a force of nature. The Pandora Protocol was a failure. The galaxy's greatest minds had unleashed a nightmare. Human blood could not be controlled, and the consequences were only beginning. News of the failed experiment spread like wildfire. Awe turned to fear as the galactic community realized the danger. The Galactic Council convened, debating Earth's fate. Some demanded humanity's eradication, fearing a biological apocalypse. Others, led by Dr. Aris, argued for mercy. Humans were unaware of their power. Destroying them would be genocide. The compromise total quarantine. No one in, no one out. Earth, Sol 3, was declared a forbidden zone. Cloaked beacons surrounded the solar system, broadcasting a warning. Turn back. This system is forbidden. The life here is a danger to all. The penalty for trespass was death. Earth became a prison, its inhabitants oblivious. The very thing that made us dangerous now protected us. The galaxy watched, holding its breath. Humanity continued, unaware of the invisible wall around them. The secret of our blood had changed everything. We were now the most feared species in the galaxy, and we had no idea. The universe would never risk coming closer. Earth was alone, by decree and by necessity. Life on Earth went on, untouched by the galaxy's fear. People lived, loved, and dreamed, never suspecting the truth. Children scraped their knees, blood clotted, and no one noticed the miracle within. Scientists marveled at blood cells, never guessing their true power. We donated blood, shared life, and remained blissfully ignorant. The irony, we saw ourselves as fragile while the galaxy saw us as weapons. Our ignorance was the galaxy's shield. We worried about our own problems, never knowing the universe watched us with awe and terror. If we ever learned to control our blood, the galaxy's worst nightmares would come true. For now, our normal lives were the galaxy's best defense. And the cosmic joke continued. The Galactic Council debated the origin of humanity's blood. Was it natural evolution, forged by ancient threats? Was it intelligent design? Were we created as living weapons or guardians? Or was it an ancient, self-replicating AI using us as hosts? Each theory was more unsettling than the last. The truth remained elusive, a mystery that haunted the galaxy. Humanity's blood was either a gift, a curse, or a puzzle beyond comprehension. And the answer could change everything. Earth became a fortress, not of steel, but of living beings. Every human was a deterrent, a biological minefield. Invaders would face not armies but a defense system in every drop of blood. The blood would analyze, adapt, and destroy any threat. The planet's greatest weapon was its people. The Galactic Council ran simulations. Every scenario ended in disaster for attackers. Earth was left alone, not because it was weak, but because it was too powerful. Stories spread of the forbidden planet, where death lived in every vein.
The galaxy locked the door and hoped humanity never found the key. Our strength was our existence. The universe gave us a wide berth. We were the perfect defense. We didn't even know it. The secret of Earth was safe, at least for now. We are left with a mystery. What is the true nature of our blood? A gift, a curse, or something else? We search for answers, but the greatest secret may be within us. Every answer leads to more questions. One day we may awaken to our true power. Will we be saviors or destroyers? For now, we live, dream, and wonder, unaware of the galaxy's fearful gaze. The final chapter of humanity is yet to be written.